Raceview Network's Weekend WrapUp is sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
Three big futurities and a pair of important races for older horses highlight a busy week in quarter horse racing. We'll cover all those races, plus take you to Retama Park in Selma, Texas, for an up-close look at the TQHA Sires Cup Futurity and Derby, all on this edition of the Weekend Wrap-Up. Hi, I'm Jim Byers, on location at another Texas track, Lone Star Park in Grand Prairie. Let's begin at Retama with Saturday's 400-yard TQHA Sires Cup Derby. Horses sired by participating stallions compete for a purse of $55,190. Number 6, Zoomin' and Celebrating, is the 4-5 favorite for good reason. The fastest qualifier has won 4 of his 5 starts with 1 second. Number 9 is RC the Duke, installed at 10-1 after running 4th in a trial that produced 4 finalists. Nestor Duran rides.
And they're off. Nice break in the middle of the track with number 7, Hot Scott and Courage, right alongside. That Zoomin' and Celebrating, Shakin' While You Can, is right there. They dash toward the finish. Oh, Hot Scotch and Courage goes down to 6. Zoomin' and Celebrating now comes away with the lead. Zoomin' and Celebrating on the outside. Cos Famous, one final surge. Oh, it's close.
Quite a finish here, and a big late surge by Cos Famous on the outside. 7th in the early going, rallying under Jorge Linares to just get up over Zoomin' and Celebrating with RC the Duke 3rd. Bred in Texas by owner Francisco Javier Garza, the winner is a gelding by One Famous Eagle out of the Make It Anywhere mare Beau Cos. Jose Sanchez trains the winner. A big Derby weekend for him, as we'll explain in a moment. Final time 20.204 seconds. On Friday, Delta Downs offered the Firecracker Derby. And not only did the aforementioned Jose Sanchez train 4 of the 10 runners, he won it with Mega Hero on the outside under Manuel Gutierrez. Number 2, Graceful Eagle, just took 2nd over One Sweet Picky. A gelding by Jet Black Patriot, Mega Hero has won 5 straight, including the Old South Derby. Bred in Texas by Mercy Hinklin's Horse Farm, he's owned by Double H Racing Investment. The time 19.696 seconds for 400 yards. More 3-year-olds in New Mexico for Saturday's Adequan Ruidoso Downs Derby Challenge. Number 3, Max, takes over early and proves best under Jose Alvarez to register a 3/4 of a length victory over the 7 Rock About It, with number 10, Born to Be Bad, 3rd. Bred by Jim Gubas, Max is an Oklahoma-bred gelding by PYC Paint Your Wagon. With this win, Max has a spot in the Adequan Derby Championship at Prairie Meadows October 14th on Bank of America Championships Night. Max is owned by Irma Vargas and trained by Judd Curl.
Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association encourages the breeding and ownership of Oklahoma-bred horses, promotes and protects racing opportunities in the state, and represents our members' interest at the state capitol. Learn more at oqhra.com.
Raceview Network is in Texas for this 4th of July week edition of the show. We're standing at Lone Star Park, but our team was also at Retama Park for the TQHA Sires Cup Futurity. This is a restricted grade 3 with a purse of $95,540. They'll go 350 yards. The 8-5 favorite is number 7, Shades of Gray, fastest from the 7 trials. The TQHA Sires Cup Derby winning jockey Jorge Linares has the mount. The 3-1 second choice is number 2, Moon Dash Cartel, second fastest from trial night. She has the experience edge. This is start number 6. Third fastest qualifier, Ivory and Ashes, is 7-1, off a runner-up finish to Shades of Gray in their trial. Juan Garcia Jr. aboard. And fourth fastest from trial night is Dashin' Red Cat, with the outside post and 5-1 odds for the TQHA Sires Cup Futurity.
And they're off in the Sires Cup Futurity. Good break on the outside to Tacky Little Groundhog. Right down towards the rail, that's Moon Dash Cartel. Right alongside that one is Corona Rita Blue. They fly toward the finish. Moon Dash Cartel, and on the far outside, Dashing Red Cat zooms on by to win it.
Here's a Washington bred following a trial win with a sharp tally in the final under Gonzalo Gutierrez. Now 2 for 3 lifetime. Dashin' Red Cat is a son of Red Storm Cat, and the Chicks Beduino mare Dashin' Chicks. bred and owned by Douglas Grenz. The trainer is Juvenal de Cona Vasquez. This is the biggest win to date for this second-year trainer. A fast-breaking Tacky Little Groundhog is second, with Corona Rita Blue third. Final time, 17.822 seconds. On July 2nd in Shakopee, Minnesota, number 1, A. Jordan Reed drove to the front shortly after the start and outran the field in the $167,600 Mystic Lake Northlands Futurity at Canterbury Park. Ridden by Oscar Delgado for trainer Edward Hardy, A. Jordan Reed is an Oklahoma-bred son of Jumpin' Chick, bred and owned by Hendricks Brothers. Agent Carter and Miss Jess Carter round out the top 3. The winner's time for 350 yards, 17.847 seconds. Featured race of the next to last weekend of the American Quarter Horse meeting at Delta Downs was Saturday's Grade 2 Firecracker Futurity. 6 trials established the field, the purse just shy of $275,000. Number 4, SR Shambles, was the fastest qualifier, but he went off at 13-1. The 6-5 favorite is number 9, Don't Tempt Me.
And they're off in the Firecracker Futurity. Shuffle back was Flash version. Coming away fast was Capital Ice on the inside. That one's charging toward the lead. Eminent is coming on fast to the outside. Right between rivals, it's Capitan Jim Bob. And here comes Six's Flash. Eminent battling it out with Six's Flash and Capital Ice. It's Six's Flash who wins the Firecracker Futurity.
His start was perfect, but then he had to deal with number 5, Capitan Jim Bob, drifting in and causing some trouble. But Six's Flash moves past that to register a 13-1 upset. Rolando Cabrera, the jockey. Third in the Old South Futurity, Six's Flash wins for the first time here for trainer Erasmo Hernandez and owner Rancho Herradura LLC. A colt by Streak and Sixes, out of the Shizou mare Viborita, Six's Flash was a $6,500 yearling purchase at the 2016 Heritage Place sale from breeder Jerry Wyndham. Eminent is second, with Capital Ice third. The time, 17.622 seconds. Coming up, we'll have 2 big races for older horses, the High Easter Jet and the Grade 1 Vessel's Maturity.
You're not just my horse. You're my family. I may hold the reins, but you hold my heart.
Since we're just about in the middle of the 7-figure futurity season at Ruidoso Downs, older horses can sometimes be overlooked. But Saturday's Grade 3 High Easter Jet handicap came up very strong. 8 of the 10 entrants were either graded stakes winners or graded stakes placed. 350 yards the distance here for a $50,000 purse. The even money choice is the streaking Bodacious Eagle on the extreme outside.
Running in the High Easter Jet handicap, Bodacious Eagle flew out of the gates so much that he hopped at the air at the start. But it's Bodacious Eagle in front. Bodacious Eagle, a political okay. Back to the inside here is Silk Cartel. And then we have Doc's First Fire. Bodacious Eagle in front.
A winner of both his starts this spring at Remington, including the Grade 1 Leo Stakes, Bodacious Eagle is 3 for 3 in 2017, all graded tries. Ricky Ramirez, the rider. An Oklahoma-bred 5-year-old gelding by One Famous Eagle out of the Corona Cartel mare Bodacious Dream. Bodacious Eagle was bred by La Felice Montana Ranch. He's owned by Johnny Trotter and trained by Trey Wood. Bodacious Eagle has won 11 of 23 lifetime with earnings of $792,000 plus. 2 DQs here. Doc's First Fire and Sam Crow ran second and third, but each was taken down for drifting in. The time, 17.364 seconds. On Sunday at Los Alamitos, the surging B.H. Lisa's Boy put his 4 for 4 record in 2017 on the line in the Grade 1 Vessel's Maturity at 400 yards. He's the 3-10 favorite from Post 10.
And B.H. Lisa's Boy, Just Raven, started off well. Still Easy is also right there. Down along the inside comes Dr. Just. Here's the Charm of Corona's running lights out. And the Charm of Corona loaded with run for Cody Jensen. B.H. Lisa's Boy is going to try to rally on Just Raven in a 3-way photo finish. Coming down to the Charm of Corona. B.H. Lisa's Boy. I can't call that one a nose bob between those two.
It's a finish befitting a race where the winner gains a spot in the Champion of Champions. On the outside, B.H. Lisa's Boy noses out the Charm of Corona with Jess Raven third. B.H. Lisa's boy was already eligible for the Champion of Champions by virtue of a win in the Los Alamitos Winter Championship. He adds another Grade 1 score to his resume for owner, breeder, and trainer Bill Hoberg, now 15 for 25 lifetime. B.H. Lisa's boy is an Idaho-bred 5-year-old gelding by Mighty Invictus out of the snowbound mare Apollo Snowbound. Cesar de Alba, the jockey. The time, 19.537 seconds.
Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
Coming up next week, we'll have more BOA Racing Challenge events from Canterbury Park and Ajax Downs. Plus, Delta Downs wraps up its quarter horse meeting with Louisiana Showcase Night, featuring the Restricted Grade 2 Louisiana Classic and Restricted Grade 1 Lee Berwick Futurity. Thanks for looking in today. I'm Jim Byers. From all of us at Raceview Network, we hope you'll catch us next time here on the Weekend Wrap-Up.